This has been a consistent message from most Republicans who are pushing to make it more difficult to amend the state's constitution. But what do they really mean by that?
Out-of-state extremists,
out-of-state special interest groups,
out-of-state extremists.
We hear it all the time from Republican officials, the threat of out-of-state interest groups manipulating Missouri elections. It's a force they claim is behind the push to lift the state's ban on abortion.
That's exactly what happened with marijuana, especially the medicinal marijuana. They were able to frame it as though it was for veterans and so on and so forth. People didn't realize they were voting for 38 pages of a constitutional amendment. You're able to spin exactly what people are doing.
Tori Schaefer works with the ACLU of Missouri and disagrees.
That idea is wholly inaccurate. We know that Missourians are pushing forward this initiative. Missourians have been involved with it and leading it from the very, very start.
And that idea also ignores the polls, which show more Missouri voters are poised to support the abortion referendum. A February poll from St. Louis University and YouGov shows 44% of likely Missouri voters would vote yes, 37% would vote no, while a significant 19% didn't know how they'd vote. Fred Steinbach, a conservative and former finance director for Governor John Ashcroft, said that's what campaigns are for, using your resources to convince enough voters that your plan is better.
I think it's laughable that the politicians would talk about outstate money when every single one of those elected officials is taking money from out-of-state funders on a daily basis.
Steinbach said that messaging also tells voters that if their side happens to lose an election, it will only be because democracy failed to render the will of the people, deteriorating public trust in democracy. In Jefferson City, I'm Joe McLean.